So it's really easy for all of us bike geeks to get super excited about bikes like the Scalpel Black Inc, but realizing that $10,000 bikes are out of the wheelhouse and strike zone for most people, we made a commitment a couple of years ago to really shore up and pay a lot of attention to our more entry-level bikes. We wanted to try and give people who are just coming into the sport or who are upgrading from maybe a lesser bike and getting into their first real mountain bike, we wanted them to get a taste of what Cannondale performance is all about. So we went back to the drawing board and have been redesigning all of our entry-level frames. Last year we redesigned our Trail SL series bikes, and this year our more entry-level trail bikes get a complete 100% ground up makeover. All new tubes with reduced wall thicknesses and really refined butting throughout, new geometry, new head tube. So throughout, what we decided we wanted to do is try to just create a bike that, even though it wasn't the most expensive, really gave you a ride feel and a sense of that riding joy that you get with the more expensive bikes. So for this bike, this is obviously one of the 2.9 models. These are available in 26 and 29. This is our entry-level model, the Trail 7, which actually retails for $599. So it gets you in under 600 bucks. You get a beautiful handcrafted frame, double pass smooth welds. You get refined tube shapes through the back, what's called our SAVE technology, which enables the rear triangle to track with the ground a little bit, helps keep you comfortable and in control. We actually went to a geometry that mimics our F-Series race bikes, so really snappy handling, quick, agile, punchy, and we spec'd it out with a really common sense, high value Shimano drivetrain that will give you years of service and life. So a totally upgradable frame. So it's one of those times where we spent a lot of time and money on the frame, and we believe it's a bike that people will be able to upgrade as they improve and as they fall in love with mountain biking. So in our quest to create incredible first experiences for riders, we obviously wanted to include women in that. Last year we introduced a bike called the Tango SL, which had a pretty radical dropped triangulated top tube reminiscent of our old Delta V frames. That was a costly, very stiff, very high performance frame that might be a little bit much and was a little bit intimidating looking for some people. So we wanted to create a entry-level 2.9er that was a little more approachable, a little more traditional looking. So we created the Tango. The Tango SL is the one with the drop tube. This is now the Tango. So this is the women's version, essentially, of our trail bikes for men. Has many of the same features, but you can see we concentrated a lot on really maximizing standover. We concentrated on reducing head tube height so that we can get the rider as low as possible for smaller riders. And we really concentrated on ensuring that the geometry provided that agile, quick handling feel that the riders of our men's 29ers have come to love, which is a bit of a challenge on the smaller packages with the big wheels. But we think we've really succeeded with these and developed a package that is not only super high performance, but pretty good looking too. I don't know if you can get it, but there's this, it's sort of a beautiful, rich, almost mercury silver, silver gray in there. So spent a lot of time working on the geometry, a lot of time working on the tube shaping and tube manipulation to try and get as much weight out of it as possible. And much like the trails, we're coming in at $599 for the entry. This one would sell for about $710, and we just want to give riders that are coming into the sport the best possible experience they can have so that they fall in love with it as well.